Hello everyone, this is the official tutorial for ScrapeStorm. This lesson will show you basic operation of flowchart mode. Let's get started. First, open a flowchart mode task. There are two methods of operation in flowchart mode. One is to operate according to operation tips, and the other is to directly drag the component. The first method basically covers most of needs. It is recommended that you use the first one. The second method will be used as a supplement on the basis that the first method cannot be realized. Next, we'll introduce these two methods of operation in detail. For example, if you click on the input box, there will be operation tips for the input box, including input text list, extract the text of the input box, and capture identification. There will be a dedicated tutorial for you about capture identification. If you want to cancel the current operation, there is a cancel option. If you only need a single text, input the text here and click the OK button. If you need to enter different text in sequence, you can click Input Text List. Then, two new tips will appear: Single Text List and Combined Text List. The single text list is for an input box. Enter different keywords to get different results, usually used for keyword search. The combined text list is for multiple input boxes, similar to the account number and password. We will introduce the combined text list in other tutorials in detail. Here, only enter a single text. It should be noted that if the location you click is different, the input box may not be recognized. Input text. Click OK. You can see that the text has been successfully entered on the page. And the input component is also automatically generated below. Some websites will automatically generate search results after entering text, but it is still recommended that you click the search button. When clicking the button, the generated tips will be different according to the clicked position. For example, click part of the content of the button here, and click the entire button after canceling. You can see that there are some differences between the two tips. In order to ensure that the button can be clicked when the task is running, it is recommended that you select the entire button. After clicking the button, the software will give the operation tips for the button, including click the element, loop click the element, extract the element, and hover over the element. Here we choose to click the element. You can see the search results appear on the page. The click component is also automatically generated below. Through the operation just now, we got a list page. Flowchart mode is different from Smart mode. It does not automatically detect the list. Instead, we need to click an element in the list before it can be recognized. First, click the title of the first element in the list. You can see that the clicked elements and similar elements are marked with different colors on the page. Operation tips are also given in the prompt box. The operation tips include two parts. The blue ones are single-element operation tips, and the click operation belongs to the single-element operation. The orange ones are list operation tips, including modify the list of elements, extract all elements in the list, and click all elements in turn. When the currently automatically detected list result is incorrect, you can modify the list of elements. After clicking, the software will prompt to click another similar element in the list. This is the same as the operation of modifying the list detection result in the Smart mode. According to the click operation, the software will redetect the list element. Then it will give the new detected result and operation tips. In another case, the software didn't detect the list after clicking the element. At this time, there is only click the list element in the list operation tips. If the automatically detected list result is incorrect, and you need to extract the data in the list, you can choose Extract all elements in the list. Then the software will prompt if you need automatic paging. If you only need to collect the data of the current page, please select the second option. If you need automatic paging, please select the first option. After the list is set, the software will automatically detect the next page button in the current page. If the detected result is correct, please click the first option. If the detected result is incorrect, select the second option and then reset the paging according to the tips. We'll introduce the paging settings in detail in other tutorials. The detected result here is correct. Click Yes in the tips. In this way, the task setting of automatic paging and scraping list page data is completed. The software automatically generates components based on the click operations. In the component editing area, the components are executed in order from left to right. You can click different components to switch to the corresponding component interface. The window on the right will display the setting items of the component. The component generated by the operation prompt has been automatically set. We don't need to modify it. About the detailed settings of the component and how to modify the saved flowchart mode task, we'll introduce them in other tutorials. Let's take a look at the extract component. You can see that the setting interface of the extract component is the same as the preview interface in the Smart mode, including setting set stop triggers, filters, clear, script in, and add field. The setting method of these functions is exactly the same as in the Smart mode. Click this button to collapse and expand this window. All of the above introductions belongs to the first method of operation. If you want to add a regular wait on this task, for example, wait a few seconds after each page turn. At this time, the second operation method can be used. Manually drag a wait component behind the click component, and then set a waiting time. Loop nesting was introduced in the first lesson. This task is a loop nesting. The inner loop is to scrape the list data in each page, and the outer loop is to loop through the pages. That's all for today. Thank you.